The help wanted sign is out at the Department of Homeland Security. Almost 1/4 of the top jobs at DHS are unfilled, according to a new congressional report. That translates to 138 vacancies out of 575 top positions as of May the 1st. The report calls it a gaping hole in the nation's readiness for a terrorist attack or other threat. No kidding. The areas hurting the most: policy, legal, and intelligence, along with FEMA, immigration agencies, and the Coast Guard. The Department of Homeland Security is challenging the report, telling the Washington Post that it's skewed by a sudden increase in the number of top management jobs this spring. It says before then only 12% of the positions were unfilled. But the chairman of the House Homeland Security Committee, Congressman Bennie Thompson, says these vacancies have weakened morale and show an over-reliance on civilian contractors. The report also finds an unusually high number of key positions filled by political appointees. That's never happened before, has it? Thompson says, quote, Homeland Security was bruised when the country learned that Michael Brown, an Arabian horse aficionado, was running FEMA. But what's worse than a Homeland Security organization with poor leadership is a Homeland Security organization with no leadership. That's a quote. So our question is this: what does it mean if 1/4 of the top positions at the Department of Homeland Security are unfilled? Email your thoughts to Cafferty File, CNN.com, or go to CNN.com/Cafferty File. Haven't secured the borders, and 25% of the jobs at the top of that huge, huge government bureaucracy, Wolf, are going begging at this point, apparently.
Chuck, thank you for that. Still ahead.
What does it mean if 1/4 of the top positions at the Department of Homeland Security are not filled? Terry in North Carolina. Michael Moore used up a lot of my time, by the way. Terry in North Carolina. Jack, like rats jumping a sinking ship, 1/4 of the department has left for greener pastures. This department's failed at everything they're accountable for, and nobody wants anything to do with it. Jonathan in New York. It's a good thing, Jack. The taxpayers saving a lot of money on a department that's not doing its job in the first place. It saves an incompetent Congress the job of withholding funds from an incompetent department, which more than almost anything symbolizes the total incompetence of the Bush regime. So when can I expect my tax refund? Curtis in Philadelphia. Means Homeland Security is no longer the top priority for the wartime decider and his administration. So what's important to the decider? How about ignoring subpoenas from Congress, commuting prison sentences of cronies, and continuing to lie to the American people that progress is being made in Iraq? Dick in Miami writes, try recruiting waiters, entertainers, and administration employees aboard the Titanic. No one wants to work for a sinking ship. It's a short cruise to nowhere. Dave in Seattle writes, well, Jack, it appears there is a limit to the number of George W. Bush cronies and sycophants. Steve in Tennessee, Homeland Security, with 25% of its positions unfilled, means we don't have to fear that these positions will contain someone like Michael Brown or the cadaverous Mr. Chertoff. We have to be thankful for the small things, Jack. In Nancy in Grand Ledge, Michigan, it means it'll cost us less to do nothing. If you didn't see your email here, go to CNN.com/Cafferty File, where we post more of them online, along with video clips of the Cafferty File. Wolf?
See you in an hour.